Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are well. Let me turn this one. Hello, hello. I hope that y'all are well. No, why is this? There. Oh, no, no, no. Right there. Yeah, I'm so excited because today, first and foremost, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Elle Antoinette. I'm a feminine healing coach, and a part of my work is I help my amazing clients who are women creatives. I help them embody their authentic essence as women, as well as help them achieve emotional stability. And today we're going to be talking with one of my amazing clients that I'm really, really excited about. This nose ring is not going to worry me. That I'm really, really excited about bringing on. I talk about her all the time, and it is Sasha Rosa, the health coach. So I'm so, so excited. Hey, my love. I'm so, so excited for her to be joining us today. We're going to be talking basically about womanhood, wombs, and wins, okay? And look, I'm going to fix my lipstick real quick before I get the edit on here. Um, Sasha is amazing. I'm going to let her introduce herself. Let me go ahead and send her an invite, because I'm so excited about this conversation. And then this way, you guys get to, because y'all been asking, like, who am I talking about all the time? And I'm like, it's her.
Hi.
Hi, Sasha. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm really excited.
I'm excited too. I'm so, so, so excited. Let me turn this because I'm like, baby, this lighting is off. For those, I'm gonna give it a few minutes for a couple more people to come in before you introduce yourself. Because, honey, every time I say your name, they're like, who? Okay, what's her name? Okay, put it in the comments for me. So I'm so glad that you are here today so that we can, kind of just dive into the amazing work that you do, helping women restore their wombs without Western medicine, the natural way. I mean, like I said, I'm about to let her introduce herself because she is truly amazing. And I've said from the beginning that she is doing God's work. So when I tell you, if you are having womb issues, this is the woman to follow. If you are frustrated with your doctors and them telling you the same thing over and over again, this is the woman for you to follow. Okay. If you're wanting more of a natural path on your journey to healing your fibroids and polycystic ovarian and all these different type of things that they say are permanent, this is the woman you are looking for. So without further ado, Sasha, go ahead and please introduce yourself because everyone just needs to know how amazing you are.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Elle. Oh my gosh, for having me. I'm so excited. So super, super excited. And I mean, Elle is absolutely amazing. I'm in her program. I'm in her membership, and it's like changed my life. It's been amazing. So just a little bit about me. My name is Sasha. I'm a holistic wound wellness specialist. And what I do is I help women who are going through reproductive health issues, such as PCOS, fibroids, endometriosis, infertility. I help them engage in everyday habits in order to heal. So they don't have to utilize Western medicine. I help them utilize holistic methods. Okay. And I put them on a customized holistic wellness plan in order to heal, restore balance back into their body, rebalance their hormones, detoxify their organs, their womb, and, heal naturally, without surgery, without birth control, and all that other stuff the doctors have been pushing on us for years and that has been destroying our health. Okay. So that's a little bit about what I do. I love what I do. I've helped 6 women now get pregnant naturally, who are dealing with infertility. I've helped probably at this point, like, so dozens and dozens, probably more than that, of women get rid of fibroids. I'm not talking about even just shrinking. I'm talking about eliminating their fibroids completely. So I've, just the testimonials are just amazing. And I'm just so blessed to have met Elle as well. She's taken my business to another level, okay? And just being in her membership has been absolutely amazing. I think I've been in there since for a few months now, and teaching women, not just how to heal themselves, but also teaching women, how to create a life of ease and flow. Like now she has, she's helping me with the whole becoming a digital nomad and all this other stuff, and just stuff that I've never thought that I would accomplish. She really helped me with the social media as well. On TikTok before, I remember when I was struggling to get 1,000 followers. Now I have over 10,000, which is just absolutely amazing. She's helped me so much in my lives. So you guys literally, like, you guys need to tap into Elle. Elle was absolutely amazing. It's like, if you are not in that membership, it's not only and she also, one thing that really changed the game is knowing my client avatar. Oh my gosh. When she taught us how to do that, I was like, and I started talking to her. And that's when I got like 6 clients in what was 24 hours. The money just started coming in. So when I tell you, like, Elle is amazing, she knows what she's talking about. I love the fact that it's also from a space of, like, ease and flow, like a feminine space, and not like from a hustle space. And I feel like women need that to create money that way, because we can't be out here working all these jobs. We can't be out here killing ourselves, and getting all these hormonal imbalances, because it's not good for women to be, in hustle mode. That's how our hormones get imbalanced. We get fibroids, we get endometriosis, we get PCOS, and all these other health issues. Our body is talking to us, all this stress. So she teaches us how to love ourselves, put ourselves first, be in only healthy relationships, and really live a life of ease and flow. And I love that.
You so much, Tasha. Thank you so much. And I love that you touched on, and I want to dive a little bit into that because that's a lot of what you do. Please talk more about the hustle aspect and how it impacts women in their wombs, because I don't think they understand. Like, people think I'm just talking for my health when I tell you, like, just like our coach, because we also like, I'm in her membership, her plant-based membership as well. And we also are in a membership together with our coach, Coach Jay, that you guys have seen us talk about all the time. And one thing about being in that community with each other is that it's very simple, and we all understand that women are here to create money, not work for it. And so, can you talk a little bit more about how working too hard and hustling and the true impact of how it does our wounds?
Absolutely. When we're talking about a woman who's out of her natural element, because remember, we're not really built to work, work, work. So when we start getting out of our natural element and we start being on this grind and hustle mode, and working all these jobs, or even these corporate America, which is not designed for women anyway. When we start getting in that, because when I was in corporate America, I know my health was in the garbage, because it's not trained, it's not for women. It's not, I'm telling you right now, it's not for women. So here's the thing. So when your hormones get imbalanced, which most women have imbalanced hormones, right? You start feeling the heavy cycles, you start feeling the cramps, all that from stress. We have a hormone called cortisol that rises. So when that hormone rises, guess what? Our progesterone gets lower, decreases. And we need our progesterone to have, healthy menstrual cycles, to be in balance. Because when our progesterone levels are too low, guess what? That estrogen level skyrockets. And when it gets too high, we start having these bad cycles. We start having, all these hormonal imbalances. We start having, really long cycles, painful cycles, clots, all this stuff that happens, fibroids, and, eventually it turns into fibroids, cysts, autoimmune disorders, even at its worst. And I have an aunt, I was online yesterday, I was telling ladies this, I have an aunt that's 32 that died of breast cancer. And that's the estrogen dominant cancer. She was 32 years old, had 5 children under the age of 10. Yes, she died 2014. So left 5 babies here. So when I tell you that this is real, this is no joke, your health is no joke, and I'm telling you, your hormone balance is no joke, and you being able to create money and be able to sustain yourself in ease and flow is no joke. Like, as a woman, that is necessary. So
It's so necessary. I'm so glad that you said that. I think that we don't realize that there truly is an attack on our womb, but we have to make sure that we're not being a part of the attack by overworking ourselves, being overly exhausted in bad relationships. Because, and I think I remember, I think a while back. Oh no, I talked about it a little bit yesterday. The whole being a man's safe space and allowing him to vent to you. Um, and how that can be extremely damaging for allowing someone to consistently dump on you, and you weren't created for that. Can you talk a little bit about the impact? Because you talked about cortisol and stress. Can you talk about the impact of being in unequally yoked relationships or unreciprocal relationships, and how that impacts womb health? Because it's extremely serious.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so happy. I just did a TikTok about this yesterday too. So when we're talking about stressful relationships, we talk about unequally yoked relationships, unhealthy relationships, we know that as women, we get stressed out when, our man is not doing what he's supposed to do, exactly when, when, we're not happy, when we're not getting our needs met, because women, our relationships are really important to us, right? So we get stressed out, and the body keeps score. Your body is also feeling that stress. So your hormone, again, the cortisol levels are up, the progesterone is down, and then we start getting, maybe heavier cycles. We start getting really bad cramps, which, people normalize, but this is not normal. We start getting maybe longer periods. And then this turns into even, more symptoms going down the line. Again, estrogen dominance is very dangerous because it can turn into fibroids, autoimmune disorders, cardiovascular disorders, cancer at its worst, infertility. There's so many women who are dealing with even infertility right now. So when we're talking about being in, because your body's going to be in constant fight or flight mode when you're in these unhealthy relationships. So it's really important, if you love yourself enough and you want the best, to be in the best health, you got to let go of these unhealthy, unequally yoked relationships. Nothing is worth, for me, nothing is worth my health. Like if you're stressing me out constantly, you got to go.
You got to go. I mean, you gonna go today too, because
Exactly.
it's just, it's too much. And I think as women, I love that you said that, because I think as women, we think that naturally we're here to just be here for everyone because we're nurturers and we're this and we're that. But you have to know your threshold as a giver. And most importantly, I want women to start being honest. If you are dealing with someone who comes home to you or comes to you every time they come to you, and it's always a draining experience, they're always complaining, they're always this, and it is your man, you are going to start looking at him differently. You are going to stop trusting his leadership because you're going to feel like it's always something and he can't handle the little things without having to bring them to you. So when I see women say, "Oh, please, yes, you can vent to me, and yes, I'll be your safe space," what I hear is, "I want somebody so bad that I'm willing to drain myself for it. So come forth. I'm willing to be your rag doll just to have your presence. So come forward." And these things are making us sick as women. These, like Sasha said, these long period things that I didn't realize. My periods have been irregular since I was 11 when I got my cycle. So I have been imbalanced. And honestly, my first 10 core years, my core years 1 through 10 were pretty stressful because my parents had things going on. Your children pick up what you're putting down. And so when I finally got my cycle at 11, it was extremely irregular because I was already imbalanced as an 11-year-old. And I battled with that for 20 years until I did a complete, how I know Sasha's program worked before I even got into her plant-based membership was I did a complete reset of myself for 6 months in 2017. And my cycle has been coming back consistently for the last 6 years. I'm in Sasha's program to get rid of the hair part and the different. I still have some hormonal imbalances, so I'm in her program to be able to correct that. But I'm telling you, you will be imbalanced for years as children. And these things pop up on you, and you wondering like what's going on. You wondering what's happening within yourself. So these relationships that you are in, if they are draining you and devaluing you and keeping you in flight or fight mode, I want you to know you are pushing yourself into the grave more. And every day you stay in circumstances and situations like that, because it is literally tearing your womb up. And of course, and if we're being honest, we don't be feeling like women if our wombs don't work. We don't feel like women if we don't have hair. See, we don't feel women if we don't feel like a woman if our wombs are. We feel like half of women. And a lot of these things that we don't realize are things in energy that we are inviting into our own existence. Every time you go against your intuition, you are inviting burnout energy into your space. And that energy is disrupting your hormones. And and the way I'm seeing fibroids, and I was showing, I think you did a live one time. I mean, not a live, it was a TikTok you had, and it was someone showing what fibroids actually look like split through. And I was just looking at it like, oh my gosh, I see nothing but stress pockets that have built up into these things right here. Thank you, my love, for these gifts. And I'm seeing them form basically in your womb. This is where the stress is settling. It straddles in your joints. But for us, especially nowadays, it is going straight to our wombs. And it's crazy to me that we're not paying attention to what exactly is happening. Being in bad relationships, overworking yourself is extremely unhealthy, which is why myself, Sasha, that's not something that we promote. Women should be creating income for themselves. You should not be working hard for income. It does not make any sense. Okay. Um, Sasha, a question I wanted to ask you because we were talking, I know you talked a little bit about how much you've learned since being in the membership and us working together. Do me a favor and tell me where you feel like you were when it came down to TikTok before we start working together. And because Sasha, let me tell you, Sasha done killed it. She been because at first her and my coach would fire me a bit on TikTok. They were like, I don't know. And I was like, y'all, I'm telling you, that's where it's at. The people want y'all there. And she has been killing it. So please talk about where you were before we started working together and to where you are now.
Oh my God, I'm sorry if you asked me this. So I was sporadically posting, but it wasn't really landing like that. And even if I did have a video land, it wasn't turning into like, actual clients. Of course, people buying my courses. It was just people arguing with me in the comments. So it wasn't really, I was like, TikTok, whatever. Like, it's too wild over here. But then, with your technique, I was able to really put more talk to my number one, my target audience, and also two, there was this thing, the color design thing, the feminine color. Yes, that was a game changer as well, because you told me, okay, this is what you need to do. This was what your main platform should be. This is how you need to talk to people. This is what people are going to be, what type of people are going to be drawn to you. So when she started saying that, I started seeing a huge difference, and I started speaking to those people and not trying to speak to this person, and speak to my people. That was a game changer. I started getting people getting my courses. A lot of people, I'm like, all over the world, because TikTok is all over the world, really. All social media is, but really TikTok. And I'm like, I've never seen these names before. I'm like, these people are not even my email list. How do they know about me? TikTok. And it was one person too that found me on Google, because on Google Images, my TikTok video popped up. And she was like, well, I don't have TikTok, but so she messaged me on Instagram and she's emailed me. But I'm like, that was because of TikTok that she found me on Google. I was like, what? Like that. She's like, she was just Googling before and after myomectomy and she saw my video. She was like, yeah, then I learned I did not want to have surgery. So I was like, wow. So TikTok literally, and then my numbers just shoot up. I mean, I'm at like 10.6 now, and I just celebrated over 10K followers. So I've got clients now from TikTok. They watch one live, they ready to go. And TikTok, a lot of people on TikTok, they're looking for answers. They're looking for answers. They're looking for it now. It's not, oh, I'm gonna just watch your content for 2 years before I become a client. No, they're ready.
Yes,
Yeah, so it's been a game changer.
I love it. Thank you so much for that. And I that's the thing I think selling, and I think people don't realize this when it comes down to business, growing your business is really not difficult. You can do it the feminine way. It just has to be authentic to you. And so her talking about like the color design is one of the things that I go through with the women in the membership. And we go through and you figure out what exactly is your color design, because that's going to tell you where you're the best and where you need support. And it tells you how to set up certain type of structures and different things in your business so that you can move according to that. If you're more of an emotional person, then you know how to utilize your emotions to be able to change your messaging. If you're an order person, you might be able to create more structure for your audience so where they're able to come and see you, they're looking for that. So it's strategies and different things. Like I tell you all the time, making money is not hard. Sasha just told y'all she got 6 clients and they came from TikTok. So I'm telling you, like, and she has a high level 4-figure program. She don't got no 3-figure program. She has a 4-figure program. Okay. So we can only imagine if she got 6 clients, what their probably is looking like. She's probably hit a 5-figure month. You know what I'm saying? So it's not hard for you to be able to create income. You just have to utilize your intelligence and truly package it into a product so that you can create income for yourself. That is something that I teach very clearly in the Intelligence to Income Masterclass. If you click the link in the bio, you can grab it with Affirm, Afterpay, and Klarna. I'm giving you the entire process on how you can package your intelligence, put it in a product, make income from it. You see how Sasha is doing with it. It's strategies from there. Like I talk about my client Rocky all the time. My client Arshia is on here today, and she's talking about how she's seeing increase from just putting and doing certain things differently. These things work if you work, but you don't have to work hard. That's the thing. That's the crazy part. Like Sasha saying, once I realized like who I was talking to, see, that's the thing. Once you figure out and understand yourself, your client, it's easy for you to start talking directly to them. It's easy for them to start showing up. They start looking for you. Like she said, I'm not even on Google. They saw my TikTok from there. But in that TikTok, who knows when that TikTok video was recorded? Like, but it now it's popping up because of her going hard. Because Sasha just hit like 10K. The alignment bundle is the one I tell people to get first. The second thing I tell people to do is get Intelligence to Income Masterclass. So if you have done the shadow work within yourself and you don't feel like you need to do shadow work as far as your lineage, you don't have any blockage and you've done that work, then go for Intelligence to Income. But if you know that you haven't, start at the alignment bundle because that will support you first. Because here's the thing too, and I'm pretty sure Sasha can agree with me. If you haven't dealt with your blocks, when you even get some money, you still gonna have some issues. You still gonna have some. You're not gonna know how to manage. You're not gonna be able to keep it. And Sasha, I've heard you say this before. When you said it, I was like, oh, I never even saw myself like that. But when you said it, I was like, that's true. You were like, and I was when I did the live with you, and you were saying, okay, if y'all want to work with Elle, she was just like, Elle gonna help you, get in line with your femininity, but she gonna help you remove the money blocks. And I was like, ugh. I didn't realize that's technically what I was doing. Can you talk a little bit more about that experience and what that looks like for you? Because I remember you saying, I was like, oh my God, I do that.
Yes, definitely. So when I say when I used to have like money blocks, am I 100% clear of them? I'm working on them every day. But L literally it's gotten so much better. So I used to think I have to hustle for money. I have to work hard for money. I have to chase money. But no. She's like, no, that's not, when you're in your feminine energy, ease and flow, when you're yourself, that's when the money will come. When you're not chasing money, no, don't chase money, right? When you are in your natural element, that's when the money will come. When I say femininity, I'm not saying performative. I'm not talking about, I'm talking about yourself, your own natural feminine essence. You are, you make money. You have things come to you easier when you're yourself, when you are not so constantly worried about this, worried about that. No. So it's all about mindset. It's really hard for us to get in that, in alignment with that, because we've been told our whole lives. We've been seeing women in our families, for example, work hard and feel like they have to work all these jobs in order to make a living, just to pay some bills, not even really have a life. But, she's like, look, you could travel the world, the country, you still making money easy and still having a great life. And it's just like, I'm seeing it come into fruition little by little. Like I'm seeing it, so I'm just like, yeah, I could do this. And I love it.
Yes, she is so on point. And that's the thing, y'all, like you don't have to, hey, my love, you don't have to chase money and do all of this stuff. First of all, abundance is your birthright. It's literally about you getting in alignment so that you can catch bags. I keep telling y'all, my clients don't chase bags, they catch them. I keep telling y'all, my clients don't chase bags, they catch them. And they catch them because they are in alignment. Thank you, my love, for these gifts. They are in alignment with the frequency that they actually are. So they're not pretending to be anyone else. So imposter syndrome doesn't exist for them because they are themselves. They are aligning with their authentic feminine design. So they're not trying to overwork themselves thinking that they have to do more to get more. They just simply have to be. Okay. And then on top of that, they position themselves by being at the right place, i.e. TikTok, right? Like I was telling, i.e. TikTok. And she's speaking her message. So now we didn't got 6 people. She didn't got 6 people basically to come right on in the door from her just being authentically herself, speaking about her journey, speaking about how she is helping women heal all over the world. Y'all, she said like people all over the world start buying her courses when she really start tapping in. So when she's saying about mindset, it is so true. You, like I tell you, making money consists of three things: understanding math, number two, strategic pricing, and number three, reverse psychology. The reverse psychology you're not doing on anybody else, you're doing it on yourself to trick yourself into knowing that people will willingly want to come and pay you $10,000 for your program, $5,000 for your program, pay you daily. Okay. But that's you getting in alignment with your frequency. Like, even like my client Arshia that's on here, we were talking Monday and I was like, listen, hit the ground running, doing this. Arshia hit the ground running. Baby, I was looking at her numbers from the stitch today, and it's already up. It's already up and it's already stuck. So the thing is, with the women that come to work with me, we get in a space of understanding that ease is, it comes by way of structure, it comes by way of order, but most importantly, it comes by way of understanding who you are and whose you are. And when you are rooted in that, in your identity as a feminine woman, it becomes automatically easy for you to reject things that don't align, release things that don't belong, and keep your hands open so that you can receive. Okay. So, like I said again, my clients do not catch bags. I mean, they do not chase bags. We simply catch them, but you can't catch them if you're not in the right space. Okay. So, it's so important for you to stop doing this overworking. It's bad for your health, it's bad for your womb. Okay. It's bad for your mindset because you'll get stuck in that. And Sasha's made a really good point. Corporate world was not for your girl either for me. It was not for your girl. I was sick. I was 90 pounds heavy. I told y'all I was looking crazy and I was hating my life. And now, several years later, it's completely different. I'm living as a digital nomad and I work way less. That's the thing. I work way less and I make way more than I did when I was actually in corporate. And it's just about you really trusting, you really aligning, you really getting into what you're supposed to be in so that you can actually receive. Now, Sasha, I wanted to ask you too, because a lot of people don't know, but how did you come into doing this work? Because basically, a lot of people don't really they don't know you took your intelligence of your experiences and different things and literally have turned this into an income where literally you about to get ready to become a digital nomad in a while. Because first of all, that's coming. Let me go on and tell you, because I already see it. So it's definitely coming. But please just, kind of share a little bit about your journey, about how you end up doing this type of work that you're doing.
Absolutely. So about almost 10 years ago, I had my own really bad experience with fibroids, and not even just fibroids, just like, really bad cycles. I had that for years and I thought that was normal, like everybody else. Really bad, cramps, and, I was overweight. I was almost 60 pounds heavier, and I was miserable. I was in corporate America. I was stressed out. And, I ended up having this myomectomy, the fibroid removal surgery. I was pushed to do that from my doctor. My doctor said, it's the only way you can't shrink your fibroids. So after that experience, a few months later, ended up getting fibroids again, because that's what happens when you don't get to the root cause of the problem. When you don't eliminate what you did in order to get these hormone imbalances and these fibroids in your womb, these tumors in your womb, you're going to get them right back. So you can do all the surgery, you're going to get them right back. So again, and when they come back, they tend to be more aggressive. So they try to make me do surgery. And I said, absolutely not. By then I had already started, doing deep and heavy research on, I'm talking about deep research on how to get rid of this, how to heal this, reading books, and all that stuff. So I embarked on my own journey. And about a year and a half later, I remember going to the doctor and they were a lot smaller. And then before that, my periods cleared up. Everything was just a huge difference. I felt amazing. I'm like, wow, I can actually work out now without getting extremely tired within the first 3 minutes. Like, I felt younger. I was sleeping better. I just felt more. People was like, oh my gosh, like, you look amazing. I was losing lots of weight, and it just, things were just changing. My life just completely shifted. I could not be the same person that I was when I got fibroids that I was after I was healing my body of fibroids. I was totally different mindset. Everything was different. So that's how, so then after, going through that, I started helping, I was still at my very toxic job, but I started helping women who also had issues with, their cycles or just, fibroids at my job. Started helping them little by little, eventually got out of that job. And then I started helping women with changing their diet and their lifestyle, changing, eating a more plant-based diet, losing weight, because everybody would ask me, how'd you lose this weight? How'd you lose this weight? So I started helping women. So then there were women coming to me who also had fibroids, who also had, you know, PCOS and other things, and all these other things going on with them. So then I started focusing in on that, because my thing is, once you restore balance back into your body, the weight, you release the weight. And so it's like a double benefit for people that need to lose weight. So this is, I started helping more and more women, and women were getting amazing results. You know, I started helping women who were having infertility issues. Once you, and I saw, you know, it was proof of it. Once you get your body in balance, it does what it's designed to do. It, you know, there's no such thing as infertility and, oh, I'm just cursed, I just have these heavy periods. No, once you get your body in alignment, it does what it's supposed to do. So I love what I do. I love helping women, because again, I went through my own journey. I know how horrible and frustrating, and how all those emotions and everything that I went through. So seeing women go from, you know, coming to me and they're like, oh my gosh, you know, they're kind of, they've lost hope and everything else, and they're like, this is my last chance to, you know, invest in something that's going to help me. Once they do that, and seeing the change, the transformation, like, you know, in the middle of the program towards the end, is just, oh my gosh, like I live for that. So, you know, these women, like, being able to change their lives in line with, get their bodies in balance. And also, once they go through that, they start healing other areas of their lives. They start, you know, really, yes. So I that's one thing I love. They start, like, it was one of my clients who said she literally had a spiritual awakening and just started, you know, healing others, like her trauma and all these other things. Because again, when we talk about healing the body, if we have blockages in the womb, we got blockages in the mind and the spirit. Everything's connected. So when we talk about healing the body, we're also healing the mind and spirit. And that's the beauty of holistic healing. So, yes.
Oh my gosh, yes, that is so true. And you hit the nail on the head. When you start healing, it's like other aspects of yourself start opening up. And what I realized too about myself, even on my journey, when I started healing, was as I started healing my mind in those trauma areas, I didn't need the weight anymore. I began to realize that subconsciously I was packing the weight on, as in, don't look at me. I'm hurting. I don't want you to really see me. And I masked it in anger. So I was a very angry woman. So I fit the stereotype of an angry Black woman, because I was so dissatisfied with myself, with my life, with my relationships, just with everything. I didn't feel like a full woman. And a lot of that had to do with the fact that I was simply imbalanced. And so when I began to lose weight and heal and do these different things, it was just like, yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, I don't need to be in relationships that don't serve me. Yeah, I don't need to participate in experiences that drain me. Like, I'm totally above all this, because why would I do all this work on me just to allow anyone or any type of situation to come in and undo that work? You know? So it's definitely extremely true. Like, when you start healing one area of yourself, specifically your womb, everything else begins to shift. And they talk about how the soul is in the womb. And so you have to be very careful about the things that you allow there. We talk about that in the area of, being active in that aspect. But I don't think every time you go against your intuition, you invite burnout energy directly into your womb. Anytime you go against, you make a decision to go against your womanhood, that goes directly to your womb. I want you to start understanding how these things really happen. Violations of in the spirit cause physical ramifications, whether people want to look at them like that or not. The reason why you have money blocks is because you lack belief spiritually. So mentally, you don't believe it's going to happen. Therefore, emotionally, you're distraught because you don't have it, which is why physically you can't see any money coming through your hands, even though it's extremely easy and attainable for you to be able to get, because abundance is your birthright. So for you to not have, or for you to be in a space of lack, is a place that you put yourself in. And I don't think we realize that by the decisions that we make. And sometimes they're small, like Sasha was saying about being in corporate. If you're in a corporate setting and it's stressing you out and you hate it, 9 times out of 10, you're not being yourself. So imagine having to pretend to be someone else for 6 or 8 hours and then come home to your house or to your family after being somebody else for 8 hours. Like, that's just too much. That's extremely, extremely, extremely too much. And I want more for us. I absolutely love the work that Sasha does. She is literally a walking testimony, and she has a plethora of women behind her that she is assisted in getting pregnant, that she is assisted in getting rid of fibroids. Let me not say shrink, get rid of the fibroids. Like the doctor say that you can't. She has several clients that she has helped, again, get rid of their fibroids. And this is coming from someone who has had the surgery that they're telling you to get. Someone who is telling you that, yes, I had the surgery, but then guess what? They came back and they just wanted me to get surgery again. And I said no. And I trusted what was being digitally downloaded to me because this was going to be the way that I freed other women. So, girl, I see you doing traveling retreats, helping women with wombs all over. I don't know if you see it, but I definitely see that.
Too.
Yes, I see that for you. So, I'm just excited. I'm excited about what has been happening for you, how your business has grown on TikTok, the work that we've been able to do together, and you being able to see the fruit of your labor. Like, and we talk about that a lot. Like, what I was telling you guys, like the whole garden business model of sowing seeds. Like Sasha is consistently sowing. My clients are consistently sowing and showing up, and that's how the fruit just blossoms out of nowhere. Boom, 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 and it keeps coming. And just like that, with 6 clients, she didn't hit a 5-figure month. I talked to y'all last month a little bit about Rocky turning around hitting a 5-figure month. Like, this is very simple for you to do if you're willing to invest your time, your energy, your attention, and your money into becoming the best version of yourself. We work with women who desire to become better women instead of bitter women. The bitter women are the ones who are sick. I want you to pay attention to the women who you surround yourself with, the women in your family. And I want you to pay attention to the women who seem like they just have joy and they look amazing, and the women who are bitter. And I need you to pick your poison because I need you to pick one. Choose the life that you really, really want instead of just accepting what people are going to give you. Okay. Sasha, please, please, please tell everyone how they can contact you, what services and things you offer so that they can go in and click their bio. First of all, y'all go follow her. Okay. Anything womb health, I don't even care if you don't have no issues, but this is the thing. You just need to know more about your womb health just in case as down the line, because a lot of this food that we eat ain't right. And a lot of this stuff is causing problems that's happening later in life. And for some of the young ones, because they started with this GMO stuff, they're getting it a little bit early. So, follow and really focus on your womb health. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you ever want to know something that's going on with you, all you got to do is look at your skin and check out the blood. And I mean, when I say them going to test your blood, even the flow of the blood when you are on your cycle, you need to pay attention to these things because our bodies scream and cry out for years before we really feel or see the impact of what's actually going on. So Sasha, please tell them what they can grab out of your bio, how they can contact you, all of that great stuff.
Yes, thank you so much, Elle. So, how you can, if you go to the link in my bio, I have where you can subscribe to my email list, number 1, and you get a free training that's also going to explain more to you about estrogen dominance and where the root of all these womb health issues. And then if you want to work with me, I have my Detoxify Your Womb program. Okay, really, really excited. The ladies in there are just so amazing. And again, we've gotten amazing testimonials. But where you can work with me for 3 months on helping you eradicate, get rid of, your reproductive health issue, completely get rid of. Okay, I teach you how to do that. And the reason the program is so amazing, it has lifetime value. So even outside of the program, you're still on your journey on, maintaining, good health. And I work with you where you are when you come into the program. So it's amazing. And we're not just working on, the physical elements. We're also emotional, the mental, all that stuff, the stress. We're working on all of it because this is what we have to do. All elements of healing. Okay. So that's why it's an amazing program and it's got amazing results. The ladies love it. And then let me go to my, I have other self-study courses where you can, go through on your own, but they're amazing. My Restore Your Womb course, I have this is for ladies who want to just rebalance their hormones, restore the health back into their womb. And maybe you're dealing with heavy cycles, maybe you have some cysts and you not ready for the program yet, but you want to start somewhere. The Restore Your Womb course is amazing. Then I have my 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course, okay? This is the one that I recommend for anybody who has fibroids, like blocked tubes, if you have polyps, things such as that. It can even help ladies that have PCOS as well, because it's literally, we're restoring balance first and foremost in the woman. When you have PCOS, you have a series of hormones that are imbalanced. So that one comes with different trainings. The 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids course. That one comes with how to eliminate heavy bleeding, how to detoxify the liver, because we having issues with the organs of the liver if we have any type of reproductive health issue. You'll be surprised on how your liver is connected to that. How to cleanse your lymphatic system, all those amazing, and also the foods to avoid on your cycle, on your period too. So, and you get the 12 steps plus a bonus step on how to shrink your fibroids. So you're not confused. You're not, going all over TikTok searching for this. And it's just so much information out there. My name is Sasha Rose, the health coach, no underscore. Sasha Rose, the health coach on TikTok. And also on Instagram as well. Sasha Rose, the health coach, straight, no underscore, nothing. So thank you so much.
Yes, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. Y'all, make sure y'all get over there and take care of your wombs, okay? Take care of your wombs. When the Most High said guard your gates, we talking about all gates. We talking about the eyes. We talking about the ears. We talking about the gate down there, okay? We talking about guarding and protecting yourself, because guess what? That's your responsibility. If you're expecting your doctor to do it, they're not. If you're expecting society to do it, they're not. You have to care about your womb health and your well-being, because if you try to put it in the hands of a corporation, companies, other people, you will find yourself consistently stressed and disappointed, okay? Um, Thank you so much, Sasha, for that. If you guys are interested in learning and understanding the techniques and the different things that Sasha utilized so that she could grow her TikTok and grow her business and be able to grab these amazing 6 clients off TikTok, then grab the Intelligence to Income Masterclass, because it's really going to support you and help you in packaging your intelligence. Because a lot of us sleep on our intelligence when we really could be creating income. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but let me tell you, I mean, one of the things about corporate is like, I'm one of the type of people, I don't really like asking for permission. So I really couldn't get with asking for, my mother is older. So I can't get with asking for permission to go and take care of my mom. But what I can do is take a day off in business and go take care of my mom, and not lose no sleep and not lose no income because I have things that are streaming that are going. So I just, for me though, that doesn't work for me. And also, they're not kind to the woman or the woman's womb. So I'm not interested in working for corporations that don't really support my womanhood. One thing that I absolutely love about our coach that she taught us was she taught us literally how to build businesses that support our womanhood. And so what I teach my clients is, hey, listen, all you have to do is embody your authentic essence. The money will come. All you have to do is work on self and sync with your cycle to understand yourself so that you're not emotionally all over the place. Okay. This is what you need to do if you are prepared to become a digital nomad. So click the link in the bio for me if you are wanting to do that work, if you're wanting to learn more about how to create income for yourself, if you need to do the shadow work so that you can manage the income. Get the alignment bundle first, which consists of Manifest the Life You Desire, which has a generational curse breaking activity in there to help you search your lineage to see who got off the path of abundance. Then we're going to walk through the whole understanding that the frequency is you, because you are currency, time, energy, attention, and money. Then I teach you how to create passive income for yourself. And then at the end, I teach you how to reprogram your mind. That's what you get in the alignment bundle. You eliminate excuses, you get in the right frequency, you create income, and you change your habits. All of that happens in the alignment bundle. Okay. Click the link. Let me tell you the link if you're having trouble getting it. It's bit.ly /feminine with a capital F, and then biz, okay? No underscore, no nothing. Biz has a capital B on it. So it should be bit.ly /feminine with an F, biz with the capital B. Feminine with a capital F, biz with a capital B, okay? You get that with the alignment bundle. I have how to align with your authentic feminine design. If you are seeking to align with your authentic feminine design, be rooted in your identity, be rooted in becoming a master manifester by being intentional and also obeying your intuition. That course is $444. I offer Klarna, Affirm, and Afterpay for all of my courses and majority of my programs. Sasha, you do as well, right? Okay, so Sasha offers a firm client pay and after for her courses and stuff as well. Listen to me. If you are tired of going to these doctors and hearing the same thing, if you can bust down on afterpay and decline in the firm for a cute outfit, be cute and healed and healthy by going and getting Sasha's thing. And if you need to get your money up and get your, you need to get your income, you tired of being in a broke mindset, go ahead and get the alignment bundle or get intelligence to income masterclass. Because as a woman in 2023, you should not be broke. You should not have to be out here sleeping with a man to get money. That is beneath you. Okay, you have creative and witty inventions in your very being, according to Proverbs 8 and 12. And you also have the kingdom of heaven within you, according to Luke 17:21. When are you going to start acting like it? Okay, so click the link in the bio. Sasha, any other words you want to leave them with? This has been so amazing. Thank you so much for doing this. I love bringing my clients on to talk about their experiences, because people, I talk and I say what my clients are doing, but it's best when my clients are able to get out there and talk about what they're doing and how they're winning. So that's why this live was titled Womanhood, Wounds, and Wins, because that is what we are doing. So what do you have for them, leaving them off, if anything?
Yes. Thank you so much, Elle. This was amazing. And I also want to encourage every woman out there, especially because I was that woman that's stressed, that's tired, that's going through issues with the womb, that I want you to know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Because there were times where I never thought I would have a cycle that was less than, 5 days. I never thought wouldn't have an extremely heavy cycle. I never thought I would be able to just go on vacation and I had to, I got to plan around my cycle because my cycle was really bad. No, I don't have to do that anymore. If it comes, it comes, whatever. But I don't have crazy cramps. I don't deal with any of that. But I want you to know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's light at the end of the tunnel. You can be renewed. You can heal. Your body is much more powerful than you think. The womb is the strongest organ in a woman's body. Okay? Your womb can heal. Our body's designed to self-heal, self-correct. We got to feed it the right things. We have to also feed our spirit, feed ourselves spiritually the right things as well. Okay, so hopefully that encourages somebody out there that's suffering. All right, so yes, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much again, Elle. This was amazing.
Yes, you are so, so welcome. And I'll leave off with this, of course. Understand that you are currency. You are time, energy, attention, and money. If you lack any of these things, you have to ask yourself why, because you were given these things during creation. Self-care is the key fundamental of every single relationship, because you set the tone of how people treat you by the way you treat yourself. So you should treat yourself exceptionally well, because you deserve it. But that's only if you believe you deserve it. You are the line leader in your life experience. Everyone is doing nothing but doing exactly what it is that you are doing, because you are the starting point, okay? So if you are in a hustle mode in your life, in your business, in your femininity, in your relationships, and you want to change that, click the link in the bio and be able to click the link in the bio and grab any of those courses. And if you have more information or you want more information on the Digital Nomad program that I'm offering, that's going to be starting October 1st. Okay, so the women that's going to be coming into that program going to be working with me for 3 months. In 2024, by the time they get done, they're going to have their first digital nomad assignment. So I'm so excited. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you send me a DM. Thank you all so, so much for joining us on this amazing not Tuesday. Look, girl, my day is running Thursday. Thank y'all so much. Sasha, thank you again. And peace, queens.
Bye.
Bye.